Okay, so hi, I'm here with Tiina in Kotka, Finland, and it's July 28th, 2023. And this is a really nice story because I've been living with Tiina for the past month, so it's really special that you are wanting to share your story for others to hear, and you have so many different birth experiences, and from what I've heard, quite unique ones as well.
Yes, sure. That's nice to do with this with you, Indy.
Thank you.
I hope that I can tell you something of my experiences. I am mother of 4 children, and my age is 55. So it's my oldest one is 32, and the youngest one is 23. So it's quite many years ago when there's those experience has happened, but they are still very well in my mind.
Mm.
And my biggest dream has always been to have a big family and to be a mother.
Mm.
And I'm very, very grateful for that, for my children. And now I have also 2 grandchildren. So, as you have seen, Harvey and Vilho, so they are very important to me too. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to hear about it, and also, just to hear more about your experiences. I'll say a bit about the project. Basically, I'm traveling and I'm learning from different communities of mothers and midwives around the world. And I'm really interested in how stuff gets passed through generations, how stories get carried. And I feel like birth is such a special moment where like sometimes a new family starts. And so I'm interested to see through all these stories like what stuff comes up, and so we can create like a collection of stories where people can hear and know about birth through stories, not just like what you read online or what you think, like to hear different experiences. And basically the interview will be online, as well as perhaps in the future it might be in a further project or in a book. So right now I just want to ask for your name, if you can say your name.
Yeah, my name is Tiina Palviainen.
And if it's okay for you if I use your story in this project.
Yes, it is. Yeah, as you find it good to use. Yeah.
Thank you. And at any point while it's online, if you don't want it there, you can ask me to take it down.
Okay.
And as well, that any questions that you don't want to answer, this is just a conversation. So so if you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, something.
Yeah. Well, as I told you, I'm already 55 years old, and I have been working with the children and families all my life, doing the being with the families and the children, and also to organize the services for the children and families. So I was quite young when I got my first child, Markus. I was 23 years old then, and here in Finland it is quite. Nowadays it's near 30 years when people got them first ones, and when I was in that age, in that time when I got my first baby, I was a young mother then also. Yeah.
And did other people have children at that age too, or was it?
Of course, yeah. But well, not so often, but yes, yeah. And I first got Markus. I was 23, and then Jonathan. I was 25. Jonathan was born in my birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Oh, yeah. I have a birthday boy. Yeah. And when I was 26, Josefina was born. So I have 3 children in 3 years.
Wow.
And that was I was very lucky to yeah, and I think that the time when they were little ones were really, really happy times. And then I was 32 when I got Benjamin, my youngest one. Yeah, a little bit older. Yeah. Yeah.
And how was that to have 3 at one point and then have 1 child after?
Well, it was different because the other ones were not old, but they were also older, not the babies anymore. It was at first with the first 3 ones. It was like I always have somebody in my arms, and other one here, another one there. But when Benjamin was born, all of the family and all of the also our family and the neighbors were taking care of Benjamin, and we were all waiting for him very much. It was different. The pregnancy, when I was pregnant, was a different time because we were waiting. All of us were waiting for him so much.
Together.
Oh,
yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. It is, yeah.
And what was it like for the other kids, knowing like maybe now they're a little older, knowing they have another brother coming?
They were happy. Yeah, they were happy. Well, I didn't know that he will be boy.
Oh.
yeah. And in the time of the birth, we didn't know the gender before they was born.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
so they always they were surprises. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And that was nice. I don't know if I like to know that now, even now, if when it's possible. I think that it was quite nice to be that moment when you find out that it was a little boy or little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what were, I don't know if you want to share a bit of like what it was, your first birth, and as a first experience having that, and then how it was to have the other births.
Yeah.
And anything that you think is interesting.
Yeah, I think that. Well, I think that the relationship between the mother and the child is starting when I'm pregnant, and I was really excited to be a mother. I was waiting for Markus very much, and he was born on August, but he should be born. The date that was given was a few weeks earlier. So I was quite nervous. Well, not maybe nervous, but I felt that I just want to have him here now in my arms, not anymore in my stomach. So that time was really full of emotions and waiting. Yeah, the last months. But then one night, my husband Jussi, wasn't at home at the night, so my parents came to our house to be with me, because everybody knew that the baby will come soon, so they were there just in case. And in that night, when my husband Jussi was away and the contractions started, I was awake all night. I couldn't sleep. I was looking at the window because there was a circus coming to the town, and they were building up that circus place. Yeah. Wow. And I remember that I was a little bit maybe concerned or something, that because we have had like a bird lessons, but of course when you are at the first time you are there, you really doesn't know how the contractions are, what they are, and how should you feel. Well, when Jussi came home, we called to the hospital, but they said that just take it easy and be at home, don't do anything. And that's what we did. And my contractions, they stopped then everything was just normal then. And then we I can't remember anymore what we were doing on that daytime. But the contractions start again in the evening, about 5 o'clock, I think so. And then we got to the hospital again, and we went over there. I remember that there was quite old, maybe my age now, the midwife, and she said that you seem so calm that maybe we just check you and then you are going home back. So okay, well, I think that okay, then that's that. And I had decided that I would like to have that epidural for the pain.
Mm-hmm.
And I said that to the midwife, but the thing was like that when I was when I went to the hospital, I was already open so much that they couldn't give me any more that epidural, and I went straight to the place. What is synnytysosasto? Well, the place where is the room where you can.
The delivery room.
Yes, that is the delivery room. Yeah. Okay, but after that, the contractions keep coming, and everything. I was a little bit. No.
Manuel.
We have here also 2 dogs, Manuel and Manu. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, but everything was going quite well, very well, and. Of course, the contractions were strong, and in one time before I was all open, I had some
Laughing gas.
Yeah, yeah, for the pain. Yeah.
And what did that feel like when you had that?
Well, I feel a little bit sick after that. Yeah, yeah. So I couldn't use that so much. But I was so happy. I was lucky because everything goes quite fast.
Yeah.
So it was about 11 o'clock in the evening when it was the time, then I have a permission to push. Yeah, and then after I don't remember now the time, but I think that it was about 20 or something minutes. There was my first child in my arms. Yeah. I remember that my husband Jussi asked a little bit earlier from the midwives. There was one midwife, but when I was starting a bush, then there was another came also there, and my husband asked me that where are all the other persons from the room, and they were saying that there is nobody else coming because there is nothing special to happening, but. That was that he was thinking, because when you are watching the television and there are birds, there are also a lot of people surrounding.
Yeah.
And that was his imagine what is going to happen. But there was just me and my husband Jussi and our midwife, and another was coming to take the baby. Yeah. Manu.
Hey, come here.
Okay. Yeah. And I think that what was surprising me at the first time was that when the baby was born, I got him here immediately in my chest. But after that, then when the istukka,
The placenta.
yeah, is burning, not burning, burning.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have other contractions, and they are quite strong. Yeah, yeah. And that was a thing that I didn't know. I didn't know that before that first experience.
What didn't you know? The placenta or the contractions?
Contractions, yeah. I know that they are coming, of course, but I didn't know that it is still hurting quite a lot. Yeah. Or somehow okay, but anyhow, of course, very important thing for me was that Jussi was with me in there with me, and I think that for him it's very important that he cut the
cord.
Yeah. Yeah. So napanuora, as we say in Finnish. Yeah. Yeah. And and after the baby was born, the midwife and my husband Jussi, the father, is taking care of the baby. They were washing the baby, and then everybody leaves me and my husband and the baby there to be together. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that was nice. And that was in Espoo, in Jorvis Hospital, near Helsinki. Yeah. Yeah. And I think that, well, the pain, yeah, I was, of course, when the contractions came very quickly and everything happens very quickly, they were very hard. The pain was quite, of course, it was quite hard, but I think that every time when I was just thinking that I can't anymore, I can't stand this anymore. Then it is going to be the all open, and I have a permission to push. And of course, because I have been lucky, and I haven't got any problems that the babies has became very easily out. So I got the baby very fast in my chest, and then I just forgot the pain immediately. I couldn't remember it anymore. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what is that moment like when you get your baby finally?
They are the big ones. Oh, yeah, it's hard to describe it. The first time is, of course, it's different, but every time it is the big moment. It is so big that you haven't got words for that. And of course, with the worst time, with the first baby, that change your life permanently. Yeah. And it is now when I'm 55, I can tell already that when I was having my babies, of course I think that it's something like 20 years, and then they are going, but no, that is not happening. I will be always mother, they will be always my children. And even when I know that they are very capable and very independent and very clever and very talented, I'm always a little bit worried. And that's the mothers. Yeah.
Always thinking about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's somehow like that when I read somewhere some years ago, and when the baby is born, it feels something that you didn't know it could exist. Yeah. and that is something like that. Yeah, it's hard to explain before you are mother or father yourself. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's where my motherhood. Well, I think that my motherhood started already before he was born, but it came like concrete concrete when I had the baby in my arms, in my chest. Yeah.
And was life different after that, when you had him?
Yeah, yes, it is, because you can hold him and nurse him, and it is different. It is hard to understand somehow, anyway, what it is going to be, even when you can feel the movements. And I was reading a lot of books about child development, and so I was listening music with him, and when he was in my stomach, and talking to him, and doing that kind of thing. But of course, anyway, it's different when he was born. Yes, yeah, it is. It's hard to, yeah.
And why was becoming, you said in the beginning that you always wanted to be a mother, and why did you have that feeling so strong that you knew that you wanted that? And
that's a good question. I don't know, something. I think that it's something inside you. Something which is my personality. I like nursing. I like taking care. I kind of enjoy that. Yeah, that is inside of me, and of course that is something that I have been somehow grown to take responsibilities and to take care of younger sisters and brothers. Yeah.
Of your younger sisters and brothers.
Yeah. But I think that because I was always taking care of the little ones when I was loving. I loved them so much. All the kids. Yeah.
And what was it like then to have other kids after your first birth? Was it different, the births, or did you feel it was similar?
They are quite similar. Maybe there was similar things, but every one of them were special and a little bit different, and then they all have their own stories. The Jonathan, the second child, was born beforehand, 2.5-3 weeks beforehand, and I wasn't so prepared of him coming so soon. I had Markus, and I was also studying at the time, and my brother was my brother's wife. She was also pregnant and waiting for a child, and so we were kind of together in that, and but she should be born. She should have her date about more than a month before ours. So, but the baby didn't come on time, and we were all the big family was waiting for her to have her baby, because that was her first and their first child, and it was very excited, and somehow everything was going okay with me, and I didn't feel any contractions or anything like that, and I was just thinking that when everything is going to be them. They are going to have baby, and then it's my turn, and like that. And I'd like to have a very natural birth then, and we have, and also my brother and his wife would like to have that. So we went a special hospital. It was in Tammisaari, and it was known the place where you could take your other children with you and to be together and all kind of that kind of stuff. Well, my brother and his wife, they couldn't make that because that was so late that she has to go to the Naisten klinikka there, and they took her inside, and so the things happens there, and it was that was that. But what happened to mine, we still planned that we will go there, and we were planning that one of our friend who was studying to be a midwife would come with us, and she would take care of Markus, the big brother, coming big brother, and everything was planned like this. Okay, then one Monday evening, I heard that Maria, my brother's child, was born, and we all was very relieved that everything is now okay, and the mother and the child is okay, and they are feeling well. And then after a few hours, I was starting to feel contractions.
Wow.
That is something that happens in the hormones happens after that, because nothing was before that. And
it's almost like you were waiting.
Yeah, I was waiting
for her to have her baby.
Yeah, first, and then mine. Yeah, something like that. And then it was evening, and we were living quite far away from our parents, so grandparents. So my husband Jussi was he was a little bit because my stomach was everything was coming out, so it is a sign that it will come soon.
Yeah.
And he was becoming a little bit nervous, and he called to our friend who was studying to be a midwife, and she said that, oh, she's coming immediately, you have to go to hospital now. And well, yeah, she came in the middle of night, and we went to the same hospital where we were year and a half before also. And that was good thing that we didn't go to Tammisaari, because that other hospital that we were planned, because the Jonathan would born in that way over there. It was quite quick, yeah. We were at hospital. I remember that we were at hospital before, a little bit before midnight. And that is Jussi's birthday, that 5th of
his birthday is the day before your birthday.
Yeah. And I said that this baby is not going to be born on your birthday. This is my birthday boy. And so Jonathan was born at 3 in the morning at that night. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
On your birthday.
On my birthday. He's my birthday boy. He was he was in good side, yeah, but he was still. It was Easter week, and he was a little bit yellow, and he was a little bit hairy here still. And I said that he is my Easter bird, because he was like a very still really much keeping his eyes
closed.
Closed, yeah, and very much inside. Yeah, yeah, much more than Markus. Yeah, and I think that he was born a little bit too early. Yeah, but everything went okay. Yeah, with him too. Yeah, and it was very. Yeah, the thing is that I can't remember very much. I remember the midwife from the Markuks's birth, and I remember but I can't remember very well the persons who were with Jonathan, because it was so unexpected. I didn't expect that to happen in that night. So just he decided that now it's my body or something decided that it will be this night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your niece Maria was born on Jussi's birthday?
Yeah.
And then Jonathan was born on your birthday?
Yeah. We have a
wow.
Yeah.
A lot of birthdays.
Nice. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, and yeah, then we have 2 boys. And the boys, they were really calm and like happy babies. Yeah. They sleep well and they eat well and they were healthy boys. Yeah, they were growing well. Everything was going very nicely, and it was very happy time those days. It was of course a lot of things, because the other Markus was 1 year and 8 months, and then I had a little baby there.
And you were studying at the same time?
Well, my studies was in pause. Yeah.
And then you had a girl.
Yeah, the third one. Yeah, and that was August 1994. Yeah, so 1 year and 5 months after Jonathan.
Wow.
And that we also had birthday. That was Markuks's birthday party in the 11th of August, and Josefina was born 12th of August.
Oh.
Okay. And we were having our friend Anuska, who was that friend who was studying to be a midwife. She was now already a midwife, and she came to have to our house to celebrate Markus' birthday. And I was in that I thought, if I remember correctly, in that morning we went to the neuvola to see the nurse. And yeah, of course he said that yes, it is coming, but everything was okay, and I haven't got any contractions in the morning. So we just went home, and that our friend Anuska with her daughter and her friend, they came also to celebrate Markus's birthday. And sometimes when we were having coffee there and chatting everything, I was just doing starting to feel something. And it was an afternoon then, and then that Anuska asked me that, "Are you okay, Tiina?" And I said that yeah, I'm okay, but I'm just feeling a little bit contractions here, but nothing to worry, it's okay. And but then it continues, and she said that now can I feel how it is. And she was feeling my stomach, and then she said that she thinks that now it's time to go. And yeah, so I called to Jussi. He was at work, and he said that he's a little bit busy now, right now, but he will come later. But anyway, Markus and Jonathan, they were staying home with other friend and Anuska's daughter, and that our friend Anuska, she took me to the hospital. Hospital was quite near to our house. It was about 3 kilometers, and in that way there was something. There was some repairing of the road, and the road was closed in a minute. For a while. Yeah.
She was driving you?
She was driving, and I was with her little car, little Micra.
Oh, yeah.
And but we have to stop there because that road was closed, and I was having so badly contractions that I was laughing all the time. But I said that I can't sit in the car anymore. I have to get out of the car. And so I get out of the car, and then the men, they saw that I was completely big and in pain, and then they were saying that no. I was standing by the car and saying, breathing, and I said no, it's not coming. Now I know already that it will be the same 7 centimeters open when I got to the hospital, like it was when. With Jonathan too. It was always like that, the same. At that I said, no, it's not coming yet. I can feel it. I have to be here a little while. But the men around there, they was a little bit nervous, and they said, go to the car. They are going to take other things out, and you can go there. It was quite a happy memory. Well, then we got to the hospital. And my friend, she was a little bit nervous too, because she was running to the delivery.
The delivery room?
Not room, but the place where are the nurses and midwives. And I was coming after her, and then we were there, and we were waiting for. Well, there was no mobile phones then, so I couldn't phone anymore to Jussi, to my husband. But we were there, and then the midwife, she was asking me some questions, and then she asked that, is it okay that your friend is coming with you? I said, yeah, she's coming with me. and so, but then we go to the delivery room, and after I can't remember, but after about sometimes my Jussi came also over there, and he was there when Josefina was born. But I think that it was about. We were there about 2 hours. I can't remember exactly the time. And the contractions were coming very hard, but I couldn't get any medicines, and maybe that's good for me, because when they are coming, then everything is going forward. And after about 2 hours, Josefina was born. Well, in Finland, I don't know, maybe that's happening all over the world, but when I said that I have a permission to push, they said that it's all open. Now you can push. And when it happened this time, it was I was sitting in the special chair.
The birth stool.
Yeah, and when they say me that you can push, I push, and she was there.
She came out.
Yeah,
right away.
right away. Yeah, it was quick. and quite easily, yeah. And very, but normally when I don't know, but I have heard that normally the babies, they are coming down before they born.
Mm-hmm.
But mine has always been up in the
Up
hot,
high.
yeah, yeah, and they are just coming
At the end.
And, yeah, yeah. That is, and that's when Josefina had some. It came so fast that she had some bruises here.
On her
yeah,
forehead?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. And she was a little bit. They was a little bit sure at the first day. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yes, it was. We have been we have been talking about that bird a lot with my friend, and it has been quite maybe funny experience. That bird, because there was happening so many things in
A short amount of time.
Yeah, short time. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then you had 3 kids.
Then we have 3 kids. Yeah. Markus, the oldest one, he was very calm and playing very long times with Legos and cars or with the sand. Then Jonathan, he was then a year and a half, and he was all running around all the time. And then I have the baby girl, and the baby girl wasn't so happy as the boys were.
Oh,
She
no.
was demanding she was different. I had always thought, and I'm not, well, that the boys and girls, they are similar, and we are, the environment is doing them boys or girls. But when Josefina was born, after that I wasn't so sure anymore, because she was behaving so differently than Jonathan and Markus. And when the boys were hungry, they were crying, and then I feed them, and they were happy. But Josefina was all the time. She wanted to be all the time with me, nearby me, and she was so different. So maybe that's because the boys or girl differences, because boys or girls, but of course it could also be differences between temperament, you know, the personality. Yeah. And that is the. But I said that. Well, I had a theory until Josefina was born.
Then it changed.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it is. It is. Yeah. Yeah. It was busy time. Josefina had some health problems with her lungs. He has very little lungs, but it wasn't just after born, but when she was about 2 months old, they started, and we have had quite many. We had to be many times at the hospital to have treatments. And
she was young though, still a baby.
She was baby. Yeah. That was the first year of hers. Yeah, it was the worst until she was 3 years. But the first things happens when she were about half a year, and that was really awful time. We have to be hospital, and we didn't know what is happening, and is she surviving? So that was worrying me a lot. Yeah. And it was also taking a lot of time to me, and I think that the boys, they were happy and they were healthy. So yes, I think that sometimes I feel a little bit bad because it takes so much time to treat Josefina and to keep her okay. So that's why we decided to move to Kotka, where our grandparents lives nearby. Yeah.
So they could also be around the kids.
Yeah, and that was a good decision. Yeah.
Is that when you bought this house?
Yeah. Yeah. Josefina was 1 year old then. Yeah. Markus was 4 and Jonathan was 2.5. Yeah. Yeah.
And do you feel like sharing your last story?
Yeah, because it different because I have my 3 first ones at the same time, so in 3 years. So it's different when they were. Markus was already. It was year 2000 when Benjamin was born. And I was older. I was 42 years old then, and Markus, my oldest, was 9 years. Jonathan was 7, and Josefina was 5. So all the family were expecting that new baby, and also our neighbors. We have very good neighbors here in that new house. Also, we all were waiting for him. So the time when we were here was completely different. Yeah. And of course it was different also because I have experience, so much experiences to be with own children, to be a mother. And Benjamin was born 28th of March, and that was the date that was expected. He to be born, and that was also my grandfather's Lasse's birthday, and I think that date he has his 88th or 87th birthday. I'm not sure, but anyway. Yeah.
So Ben was born on your grandfather's birthday.
Yeah.
Wow, very interesting.
Yes. Yeah, and it was Tuesday afternoon, and we were playing around this yard here with the children from the neighbors, and I have a friend, Päivi. She had son Aatu, and Aatu was 6 months then, and we were having coffee here. It was winter, but we were still having it was coming spring, and the day was quite sunny, and it was quite nice, and we have coffee here outside, and the children were playing here, and I didn't feel almost none then that he was coming, but then I remember that Päivi and other neighbor from here, they were going somewhere, and they asked that if their kids could come to our place, if I'm at home and they could be here, and I said yes, of course they can be here, and we are here. And the house was full of children, and my contraction starts. And I know that when they start, they are coming very fast, and after a few hours, the baby is here. So luckily we were here in Kotka, so I called my mother and asked her and my father to come to here and to be with all the children that are in the house. Yeah. So Jussi and me, we went to the hospital, the other hospital now in Kotka. It's also near, about 10 kilometers from our house. And when we went there, I think that I was quite calm, and Jussi was also very calm, and he was just reading newspapers, and I was breathing and waiting, and I just have a picture in my mind that me and Jussi, we were quite alone there. There wasn't. I think that there might be another livery in there, and the nurses and midwives, they were over there, and they just checked that is everything was okay, and then okay, and then we were there. But I also remember one thought in the end of contractions, in the end of that I was thinking that it is totally different to be 32 than 23 to have a child, to labor a child. But anyway, everything was okay, and after a few hours, Benjamin, I have a provision to push, and Benjamin. Oh, that was also a funny thing that I was like in a floor with a like this. I don't know how you say it.
Hands and knees.
Yeah, yeah. And I said that I'm not coming to the bed. This child is going to be born here. And the midwife said, it's okay, yeah, it's okay, just push. And she was somewhere there to try to catch. And we were in a corner, and well, but he was coming there. Then he was born there in the floor, and yeah, it was also very quick and easy. Yeah. Benjamin was a little bit bigger than others. He was a little bit more than, he was 54 centimeters long, as I have been also, and he was 4 kilos 100 grams, as I was also.
Really?
Yeah.
Same size?
Yeah, same size.
And length?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So there he was, and he was perfectly ready baby. And in Finland we have the baby is in the same room all the time. The baby's bed is next to mother's bed. In that time, nowadays they also have that kind of family rooms where fathers and other children could stay at night, but it wasn't possible here in Finland in that time. But anyway, I was all the time with the baby was with me all the time, so with all of them. So it was important to me. But Benjamin was like kind of like a wise looking look in his eyes. He was born in the evening, quite late in the evening, when we have a chance to go home at night, but there wasn't any pediatry at the hospital in that time. Yeah, so I decided that we will be here in a couple of hours, and father and sisters, they will pick us up tomorrow, the next morning. So we were staying there, and it was about 10 o'clock when we get up in that department where the mothers with the babies are. So all night he was staring me.
Oh yeah.
Open eyes. It was, I don't know, it was incredible. Because the eyes, they were so wise, like he was saying me something. And that happened. It was different, of course, from the others, but it was kind of nice moments or hours, first hours. Yeah. Well, in the morning, the family came, and all of them has been waiting for him a lot, and especially on Josefina, and they were happy, and we were all happy to have him at home here in Itaranta, in this place neighborhood. And also I will show you the kids and neighbors from here. They had made Benjamin the welcoming card. And I still have it over there. I will show you that.
So everyone was
expecting him. Yeah, a lot.
That's nice.
And he has been also growing with a community. Yeah, the big family. It is our own family here, but then there are also grandparents and aunts and uncles, and this common here.
Yeah.
The neighbors, the neighborhood. Yeah, there were we were 4 families together. Yeah, and Benjamin was like a little brother to everybody. Yeah.
What was it like when the siblings met him?
It's beautiful when they got them. They like to hold him and have him. Jonathan wasn't so much interested, but Josefina and Markus, they were very much taking care of him and being with him a lot. Yeah, and of course when they were more big sisters and big brothers. It was different between those 3 and between them and Benjamin, because they are the same age very much same age, but the Benjamin everybody was taking care of Benjamin. But that was lucky that he also had that out of his friend here.
Yeah.
And they had also there were babies too. They were both babies. So there were 2 babies, 2 little brothers, and 11 other children, or 9 other children and 2 little brothers. Yeah.
So a lot of kids. That's nice.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why did you say it was, when you were saying that it was so different to have a kid when you were 32 instead of 23?
Yeah. You know, when I'm 23, I'm in I think that even though that I have always have exercise. Yes, exercise. Not so much, but when I was young, I was doing a lot of exercise. And when we have a kids, I have every day going around exercising something. But even anyway, it's different when a woman is 20, 30, 40, and 50. I don't know what is it when I'm 60. I will tell you after 10 years. But I think that the body is different. Yeah.
And did you feel like it was harder, or what do you mean?
Yeah, it was a little bit harder, but I was lucky again that the birth was easy. But even though that all the 4 children, they have been very good sleepers. They have been sleeping very well at nights. I remember also that when I was breastfeeding the children, so I was thinking that I was thinking that it is different to have a baby in that age, in 32, than what it was for the night time to wake up. Even though that Benjamin was like, I think that he was just having. I was breastfeeding him at night time only 3 months, and then he just sleep over the night.
Oh wow!
Yeah. And I think that was also 1 time, 2 times a night. He wasn't like some babies. My baby, our babies has always sleep very well. They have been eating, and then they maybe first month 2 times a night at night, and then once a night until they are 3 months, and then they were sleeping all the nights through. Yeah.
And I wonder, a lot of times I've heard you say that your births were easy, which is not something I hear a lot of people say. And well, of course, your births, a lot of them were really fast. But what do you think in you, like in yourself, how did you feel like it was to surrender to the births, or what was it inside of you that made it like that?
I don't know the answer of that question, of course, because I couldn't. But I think that we also could. All of them were very expected. They were my dream, and I think that somehow it makes it easier to take the pain, and how you feel it when you are so well. It's hard because I think that most of the babies are very well expected, and so it couldn't, maybe that's a not so good answer for that. But I don't know. I felt so. Some nurses have said that my body is like that shape, that I'm quite long, and so it might be something like that also. That, but somehow I think that it is in my mind. The first one was quite easy, and then I trust that everything is going okay, and I felt also that I'm not saying that it's easy. It hurts, yes, but it's not so terrible. And when you are feeling that now I can't anymore, then it's time to push, and then you get the baby here. You can hold him or her, and then you just.
But it's interesting what you're saying. Somehow, like the love or desire to like have the kid sort of helps you get through it and like surrender maybe to have the birth, or
I don't know, because I think that many who I know, and they haven't got very easy births. They have been also dreaming and expecting, and that couldn't be, but I have been lucky, I think so.
And I had a question in my mind about the births, but I can't remember it. Well, that's okay. I guess I have maybe one more question. And what has it been like to now your kids are grown up, and what is this next stage of your life like when your kids are not in your house? Well, a lot of times they still come back to your house, but how has motherhood changed, and now maybe coming back to yourself as a woman, and what is that life like?
Well, I have got quite a long time that my Markus was moving out about 12 years ago, and Benjamin is coming and going still. So I have been living this stage of my life for 12 years now. But when Benjamin moved out first time, it was kind of hard, and I'm still learning. I have been taking care of somebody for almost all of my life, and that is another story of my when I was young in teenager, what happened in my life, and what what's that? That is another story. But I have been taking care of somebody, and at work I'm also being a supervisor and leading and taking care of the stuff and things. So I have used to take care of something all the time, and it is something inside me. So I have to learn out, and I can't say that it's easy. It has been really hard, and of course I'm proud and I'm happy of my children, as I told, that they are very capable and and I trust that they will find, they have found and Benjamin also will find his place, and they have many talents, and but anyway, as I said in the first, you are mother. You are always mother, and somehow you are concerned of some little things, some big things, and I think that it's important to me to see my and meet my children regularly. That I can see, I can feel very easily if everything is not okay. But I also understand that they don't need my advice. They know best what is the best for them. But what is the thing that I want them to know that I'm here always for them. Yeah, and the other thing is, the happy thing is, and that is happy. That is, well, that's what I just told is part of motherhood in this age. That I have to go, let them go.
Yeah.
But 2 years ago, I have my first grandchildren, and that is another step of the life and the purpose of the life. And the little boys, they are now feeling something about differently. It is not the same to be a mother than to be a grandmother. And it is another story, and I don't have very much. I still don't have much to tell about that, but the month of the love is so amazing.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for sharing so much. I feel like you're being really open about all these experiences. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
What is something that you're excited now in your life, or that you want to do in the future?
Yeah, that is a good question. I'm still looking after that. Yeah.
Now that maybe you will have more time opening up.
That's true, of course, yeah. And yeah, but that is an well, somehow like the time when you are having your first child, you can be preparing it, but when you are living it, you just learn what it really is. I think that this time, and I'm in this point of my life again, that I don't know exactly what I really want, or what I want to be, and what I could be, but I'm going to see and live and if I see something interesting, I will catch them. And go there. Yeah.
You will learn.
I will
again.
learn. I will learn again. Yeah, I have to do that.
Hmm.
And that is a good time. But it is a good time. Yeah, I think that every every stage of life have many good things and happy things. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say that you haven't said?
I think that maybe not, but that what you are doing indeed is very interesting, and it is. I hope that you will have many good stories and interesting stuff, and that those interviews that you have done, there are so big stories, and there are a lot of things that could be used in many ways. So
thank you.
that's nice.
Thank you so much.
Nice to see what is happening, what is becoming.
Yeah. Thank
Good
you
luck
so
with
much.
that.
Thank you.